You are listening to WBHM Digital Broadcasting, the best in paranormal talk, only on Paranormal Experience Radio, broadcasting live out of Birmingham, Alabama.
You are listening to WBHM Digital Broadcasting, Birmingham, Alabama.
This is Ghost Talk with 187 PI. Sit back and prepare yourselves for an adventure into the paranormal world with host Shelly Robertson and 187 PI research team. Ghost Talk is broadcasting live from Ohio's most haunted jail. Listen as they delve into the history of the old and haunted Paulding County Jail, where some of the residents still live within its walls. Learn about their ongoing research at the jail and abroad, investigation techniques, and their personal encounters. Here is your host of Ghost Talk and 187 PI founder, Shelly Robertson.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Ghost Talk Radio. We have a fantastic show planned for you all tonight. So, first of all, I want to invite you all to join us in chat at wbhm-db.com. You can ask us any questions you might have. Tonight, I have Kristin Boyd with me.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, Kristin. We will be discussing some personal experiences and current events. Of course, as usual, we are live at the old Paulding Jail here in Paulding, Ohio. And I want to start off really quick by saying, excuse me, Rhonda Merkel was supposed to be with us tonight, so if everyone could say a quick little prayer for Rhonda. She has come down with a blood clot in her leg and is currently at the emergency room right now, so she will not be here with us tonight. We are hoping for the best. They're keeping us updated on her status, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed right now. Some of the things we're going to be discussing will be personal experiences at different places that we've been to, different places we've went to, maybe our homes, obviously the ongoing things that happen here at the jail. And what is, Kristin, maybe your most memorable, would you say, experience that you've had here at the jail?
Well, let's see. Thinking back through, a couple come to mind, actually. One of them took place down in the dungeons, and we were down there just doing some sessions, and everything was lighting up on all of our detectors. We didn't really hear any voices or anything, but detectors went off, the ghost box made a huge boom, scared the daylights out of all of us, including our guests that were down there researching.
Yeah.
It was actually a phenomenal night. And I suppose I was doing a tour with my stepdaughter, and as we were coming down the stairs, every time I would take a step down, I could feel the footstep. As soon as mine would hit, another heavier footstep right next to mine.
Like someone was coming down with you?
Exactly, like someone's coming down. It was a little unnerving. Granted, I kind of wanted to run down the stairs, but I held my ground. And I slowly walked all the way down the stairs, and by the time I got to the bottom, I just took a really deep breath and sighed. And it was all good.
Kept on going.
That's right.
So, at the very last investigation here at the jail, which was, a couple of weeks ago?
Yes.
Some pretty amazing things happened in the basement.
There was.
Share that with us. Now, I didn't go in the basement that night.
You did not. There was, let me recall some of the details here. We had, obviously, a lot of our EMFs were lighting up, answering to questions that we were asking. I believe a few of our guests did see some shadow figures as we were down there. They recalled seeing some things. Hearing some things as well, some light whispering and talking. Then as we went into the dungeon areas themselves, besides the bats that we encountered, that scared a lot of people.
And speaking of bats, not meaning to cut you off, but it seems like I've been up here the bulk of the week.
Right.
And there has been no bats flying around in the basement. For some reason, when Vincent comes here,
there's always bats.
They always, it's like he's the magnet, because there's been none in the building. And then when even at the last hunt, there had been none, and I said, you guys should be clear, I don't see anything. As soon as you guys were in that main area, like 3 of them. And I'm like,
they all showed up.
Oh my gosh.
Well, he booked it right out of there, too.
Yes, he's like, draws them in. I'll tell him, there's been no bats all week. I've been here, and I don't know.
Well, they like him, I guess.
Or they know he's so scared of them because he
find it amusing. Maybe.
Yes, he shrieks. I don't know. I don't know, but isn't that last weekend was that the time where all of the meters went off in succession, like somebody was walking through and the ghost box made a huge loud boom and it vibrated down there?
That was a previous hunt on that one.
And that was talking trying to communicate with Nancy, right?
That's correct.
And for those of you who aren't familiar, there's this little gal. She was 15 years old. Her name is Nancy Eagleson, and she was abducted and murdered just a couple blocks from this jail on her way home from the movie theater back in 1960, and her murder has never been solved. They've had all of the one crime show mysteries, Unsolved Mysteries, trying to work on that here. And missing evidence has been found in the basement that belonged to her case. Well, we communicate with her. In the basement, it's kind of strange how it happens. We got her on a photograph, too, down there in the basement. We don't know if there's more things hidden down there but that's something we're working on, but
she doesn't seem to be able to communicate verbally either.
No, it's with taps and codes and that might be where all this Morse code tapping is coming from that goes on down there.
Yep.
Which, by the way, we don't have all those deciphered yet, so there's several
trying to learn.
Yeah, learn the Morse code, and there's several sessions of that going on down there. We recently had the sheriff in the third floor make his presence known to our last guests in the building.
Yep.
And I think they're getting a little more and more comfortable, especially this shadow ghosts here. They're coming out a lot more often.
We've definitely seen quite a bit of that lately.
Yes. We have a question from Daniel in chat, and he's asking, does Nancy know if her killer knew her? Well, we've asked the questions to Nancy, and she lets us know she can't tell who it is. And what's funny about this, we've spoke with the sheriff about this case because Sheriff Keeler was the sheriff during this time. And we got EVP coming across during this time, a male gruff voice. It was not the sheriff's voice. And it said, I killed her twice. And I'm like, who is this? Who killed her? And we didn't get a name at that time. So I think that whoever did it is hanging around here too. And is preventing a name from being said. That's what I truly believe. And
preventing her from being able to speak for sure.
Yeah. So we keep asking, we keep talking about it because there is somebody here who knows, and eventually somebody's going to give up and tell me that. I just feel it. Somebody's going to tell me who it is.
We will find out one day.
Yes, we will find out.